Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with breaking news on two major stories tonight. The growing anger nationwide over the police shooting of a black man in Wisconsin, and the growing threat of a powerful hurricane slamming into the Gulf Coast tomorrow night. Now, as we come on the air, at least 20 million people are in the path of that storm, and 500,000 more have been ordered to evacuate immediately. Hurricane Laura, which is currently gaining strength in the Gulf of Mexico, is expected to be a monster, crashing into the Louisiana and Texas coasts as a Category 3 or even a Category 4 about 24 hours from now. Forecasters say the storm surge is unique because it is gaining strength so quickly, and it could unleash a surge of seawater more than 10 feet high when it makes landfall. Texas's governor says he expects Laura's high winds will create devastating damage and is declaring a disaster area across much of the eastern part of that state. Now, at the same time tonight, Wisconsin's governor is declaring a state of emergency as his state races for another night of violent protests over the shooting of Jacob Blake. Protesters set fires and police fired tear gas in Kenosha, Wisconsin overnight after video emerged showing Blake being shot 7 times in the back at close range by a police officer. Now, tonight, Blake's attorney says the 29-year-old is paralyzed from the waist down and that it will take a miracle for him to walk again. There's a lot of new reporting to get to tonight. Our team of correspondents is standing by to cover it all. And we're going to begin tonight with CBS's Mireya Villarreal in the storm zone on the Texas coast. Good evening, Mireya.
Good evening, Nora. Right now it is eerily quiet here, but that'll all change in about 24 hours. People are on edge, and that's because 3 years ago to the day, Hurricane Harvey hit this part of Texas, leaving absolute devastation in its wake.
Sheriff's Office.
In the low-lying neighborhoods around Beaumont, Jefferson County deputies are going door to door to deliver an urgent warning for people living in Hurricane Laura's path.
There's a mandatory evacuation if you choose to leave.
Sheriff Zena Stevens just got back into her own house after being flooded out during Tropical Storm Imelda last September.
My story is a lot of people in our community's story, and so we understand how fast things can go really bad. Are y'all leaving? Yeah. Good.
The Civic Center is now a staging area for residents who need help getting out. But even with mandatory evacuation orders in place, some residents are refusing to leave.
If something were to happen to the roof or something, I'd want to be here to fix it while I could.
I mean, but that's pretty dangerous.
I know. We've been fortunate so far. We've made it. It's just scary to leave your stuff behind.
More than 500,000 people in Texas and Louisiana are being ordered to evacuate. Space is limited and evacuations are more complicated with COVID-19.
Remember, just because a hurricane is coming to Texas does not mean that COVID-19 either has or is going to leave Texas.
Experts predict Hurricane Laura's winds could mimic what we saw in Hurricanes Ike and Rita. Right now, officials are warning people that this area will take a direct hit, and they should be bracing for the worst. Nora?
Mireya Villarreal, thank you.